Hey, Gramps. How are you doing?
Well, hello there, honey. How are you doing?
I asked you first.
Well, I guess I could be better, but it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm coming out to West Texas to take care of you soon.
Are you sure you really want to do that, hun? I mean, you're young. You have your whole life ahead of you. Do you really want to be wasting it on an old man like me?
What do you mean? You're very important to me, Grandpa. You're the only family that I've got, really.
Oh, come on. You've got your sisters and your dad?
Not really. You know how they are. They're a mess.
Well, what can I say? The apples didn't fall far from the tree, and I'm talking about his side of the family. No offense.
None taken.
You took after your mother, thankfully. Bless her sweet-hearted soul.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you saying that. Not that I remember a whole lot about her, but when I do, I think of kindness.
Your mother was a true gift from the heavens, I tell you.
So, what do you think?
About what, hon?
About me coming out to take care of you.
But why do you think I need it?
Well, Aunt Cassandra called me, and she said that you've been having some breathing problems lately.
Breathing problems? Yeah, well, what else is new?
What do you mean?
I mean, I've always had breathing problems, didn't you know?
Have you cut back on the smoking?
Well, I'm just using the pipe now every once in a while.
Well, that can't be helping anything.
But I don't inhale. It just relaxes me. What can I say?
Well, as soon as I get out there, you're cutting that out.
You think you can change me? Even after all these years. Believe me, many a woman have tried.
Perhaps you just needed the right one.
Yeah, well, I have to say, I'm pretty excited to have you stay out here with me.
So, it really is okay with you?
Of course it is. Hun, I want you to come out here with me. I have to say, being out here all by myself, I'm a little bit lonely.
Well, then I'll be out there the first of the month.
I already got a room all prepared for you.
Seriously? You do?
I couldn't have you sleeping on the couch now, could I?
But you'd already decided it was okay then.
Yes, I decided a long time ago. I was just waiting for you too.
See you soon, Gramps.
See you real soon, Chloe.
Hi there, Chloe. How you doing, girl?
Well, I can't complain. How about you, Sandra?
I'm a little bit hungover.
Well, I have to say, I am too.
But you had a good time, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I can't say that I thought line dancing was really going to be my thing, but it was pretty great.
I'm just so glad that you moved out here to be with your grandpa. You become quite the welcome addition to our little group.
Oh well, I am too. I honestly didn't know if I was going to be making any friends out here. I didn't really know anything about the area.
What's to know? It's land and more land and sky. Lots of sky.
Well, I like it. I think it's beautiful.
It is if you ain't from here. But if you are, it can get real boring real quick.
I don't think I'm going to get sick of it anytime soon.
So when do I get to meet your grandpa? Or Gramps, as you call him?
Anytime you want. The door is always open. I know he's excited to meet you.
Oh, really, is he?
Yep, but he's excited to meet all of the girls. So don't be surprised if he's a little bit of a flirt.
I can handle it. But speaking of flirts...
Yes?
What was up with that cowboy last night?
What do you mean, cowboy?
Oh, come on, don't play dumb with me. I'm doing nothing of the sort. You guys were dancing half the night with his big white hat. Or was I hallucinating?
Okay, fine. I did sort of meet a cowboy last night.
Oh, did you get this cowboy's number?
No, but he got mine.
Ah, very nice. And what was the young man's name?
It's Frankie.
Frankie? Is that his first name or his last name?
It's his first name.
Are you serious?
It's short for Frank, okay? Or, long for Frank?
Well, whatever his name was, he's cute as a button.
Cute? I thought he was more manly. You know, rugged. Oh well, I guess you haven't been in West Texas for very long. What does that mean? It's just that there are plenty of rugged men around. But that boy is pretty.
Pretty?
Well, okay, I guess he is a little bit pretty. So you think he'll call you?
How should I know that?
And besides, I don't even want to speculate.
Why not? Where's the fun in that?
Because I don't want to end up disappointed, okay?
Something tells me the way this guy was looking at you, you aren't going to be disappointed.
And what makes you so confident about that?
Because I know these things, okay? I know the guys around here. I know how they think.
They think?
Believe it or not, occasionally. But only about one or two things at the same time, and it's usually beer and women. So what about Frankie? You really don't know him then. I mean, it's a small town after all.
Honestly, hon, no. I can't say that I do know him. He must be new around here too. Just like me then?
Something else you two have in common.
And what's the other thing?
Boots and Levi's that don't quit.
Well, thanks a lot, Sandra. I'll take that as a compliment.
As you should, hun.
Hey, Chloe. How are you doing, cowgirl?
Frankie, this must be you.
Guilty as charged. So, how are you doing?
I'm okay, Frankie. I'm not bad at all, actually.
But you didn't think you'd hear from me, a cowboy like me.
Oh, I don't know. Something kind of told me that I would really will.
I lack confidence in a girl.
So, what's going on with us then? Are we going to go out or what?
Oh, are you asking me out on a date?
I don't know. I might be.
But I thought it was my job to ask the lady out. I'm the man after all.
Well, I'm not from West Texas. I have not adopted to the customs yet.
I suppose we are still a little bit traditional around here still.
So you're from here?
Yep, born and bred.
Really? From this town?
Yep, I'll probably die here too. The sad truth of it is...
Well, that's weird.
What's weird? That I'm nothing but a small town boy? I suppose it is to you, city girls.
No, it's just, nothing.
Oh, well, anyway. So to answer your question, yes, ma'am. I would love to take you out. How about a little bit of barbecue?
I suppose I could always go for that.
You are in Texas after all. So Friday night?
Friday night sounds good, Frankie.
Great. I can pick you up. Maybe meet that grandpa you were telling me about.
Oh, I mentioned Gramps?
Well, yeah.
I guess I must have, but I don't remember doing it for some reason.
Well, anyway, how's that sound? I can pick you up at 3.
Actually, maybe we should just meet there.
Oh, you think that would be better? Why? I mean, like I said, we're kind of a traditional around here.
Around here, huh?
Well, look, it ain't no problem. Sure, we can meet there. Why not? Saving gas money anyway.
So, what's the place?
Smoking James, you heard of it?
I have actually. I haven't been though.
Well, then you better prepare yourself for the best barbecue ever had in your life, Blondie.
I can't wait, Frankie. Hey, Gramps, how's it going?
Oh, well, hey there, sweetie pie. Not bad, not bad. I won $10 on my scratch-off tickets yesterday, and I'm way ahead of my fantasy football, too.
And you're feeling okay?
I really do wish that you would quit asking me that all the time.
Well, I'm sorry, Grandpa, but isn't that kind of why I moved all the way out here?
What? Bug me?
No, not to bug you, to make sure that you're okay.
Well, I'm fine, believe me.
Okay, I believe you.
No, you don't.
And should I?
Look, I went to the doctor yesterday and he said that he wanted to do some x-rays, okay?
X-rays on what?
You know, my chest and stuff. It's no big deal.
Gramps, why does the doctor want to do this? He must have given you some kind of reason.
He can't give me a reason at all. He said it was just to make sure everything was in working order. A man at my age and all. I don't know. Ask him.
And do you not feel like everything is in working order?
I feel fine, Chloe. That's what I've been telling you.
And yet, I feel like you're not telling me something.
You're one to talk.
I am? What does that mean?
Nothing. Just all this about some guy.
Wait, how do you know about my date? And way to change the subject, by the way.
Your friend Sandra told me yesterday when she stopped by to pick you up, and you were not home yet.
Well, I didn't realize that Sandra had such a big mouth.
Yep, she certainly does. So, who is this guy? I want to make sure my granddaughter's going out on a date with a reputable man.
Oh, you know, just some foolish cowboy who thinks he's got it made.
Sounds like me at that age. Will you be careful?
So you were a wild one back then, huh?
Oh, sure. I broke a lot of hearts before I met your grandma, and then I broke a few more.
She always heard that you were a bit of
Lothario, hound dog, stud.
I was going to say cheater.
Oh, well, that too, I suppose.
So when did all that stop?
My lover boy days? Oh, well, I have to say, probably when I was chased out of town by one jealous husband too many.
Oh, really?
How do you think I ended up here in this little place? No one else would have me.
So what happened?
It's a familiar story. I was in this little town called La Mesa, about 100 miles from here. I was doing a job, some contract work for a company based in Lubbock. And, well, I fell hard for the site manager's wife.
Oh, I see. So you broke up their marriage.
Not right away, and never intentionally. But thing is, after the job was done, I'd leave town. But she wanted to come with me.
And you weren't interested in that?
Well, no, honestly, I didn't love the woman. I was just being who I was at the time.
Which you now know was wrong, right?
I know that I hurt a lot of people, Chloe, and all that with Lorraine, well, it was a damn shame.
What happened?
Ugh.
You don't want to talk about it?
Maybe I'm not ready to tell you about it.
Oh, okay. Well, whenever you want to talk about it, you know that I'm always going to be here to listen.
I appreciate that, Chloe. So listen, don't mind any of that. I just wanted you to go and enjoy your date, okay?
Well, okay, Gramps. Are you sure you don't need anything?
Nah, I'm good. Totally good. Honey.
Okay, well, talk later.
Bye, honey.
Hey girl, how's it going? Getting ready for your big date with Mr. Cowboy?
That's right. And I must say, I clean up real good.
Well, I'm just a little bit jealous. I haven't had a date in a month.
Oh, come on. That's nothing. Before I got here, I hadn't had a date in a year.
What? A year? Are you serious?
It's true. I know. It's hard to believe.
Well, looks like you lucked out a little.
Do you really think so?
What, you mean with the cowboy? You don't? I mean, I'll take him if you don't want him.
Well, I don't know. There's just something strange about him.
Like what?
He said that he was from around here, actually.
From around here, like as in from this town?
Yeah, born and bred, he said.
But that's not true. I was born and bred here and I don't know him at all.
Well, maybe he was homeschooled or something.
Homeschooled? I don't think so.
Okay, well, I don't know then. I mean, he's lying to me then, right?
He's either lying to you or really confused, hun.
That's pretty strange.
Yeah, I would say so. Why would he lie to you about being from here?
I have no idea, but I also don't know why he was so adamant on meeting my grandfather.
What do you mean?
Well, it's just that he really wanted to come and pick me up for some reason.
You mean at your Gramps' house?
Yeah, he said it was traditional or something.
Well, I suppose that kind of makes sense, but I don't know. Even guys around here are pretty cool with the girls doing their own thing these days.
Well, we're gonna meet. I don't know. I just got a weird feeling about it.
Are you sure you want to go out with him?
What do you mean?
I mean, if you got such a weird feeling from him.
Well, yeah, he's really cute.
Ugh, you've been hanging out with me for too long, girl. I'm a bad influence.
I don't know about that.
Then I do. When you first got here, you were as timid as a school mouse. But now, you look like you're going after lion cowboys.
Hey, what can I say? I live on the edge.
Well, just don't get too close.
Hey, cowboy.
Hey, cowgirl. How you doing?
That was quite a time you showed me last night.
I was going to say the same thing about you.
So, when do I get to see you again?
When are you free?
How about this weekend?
Okay, sounds good. But are you sure that I can't see you sooner?
Well, I have to work. I'm kind of busy during the week.
Oh, come on. You can't shift something around.
Well, maybe I could. I'll have to see.
So, what are you so busy doing during the week that you can't see me?
I've just got to take care of Gramps. You understand?
Oh yeah, Gramps. I'm still looking forward to meeting him.
You'll get to meet him soon, I'm sure.
So who is this guy anyway?
What do you mean?
I mean, is he like some kind of a man of mystery or something?
No, I don't think he's anything like that. He's just an old cowboy.
Ah, a cowboy, huh?
Sort of. Kind of a retired one, actually.
Tell me about him. I'd love to hear more.
Really. But why are you so interested in hearing about him?
I don't know. I guess that he sounds like my own grandpa or something.
Well, he was raised here in Texas. And well, I don't know. He was kind of a rambling man.
A rambling man?
Yeah, he had a few wives, kind of lived all over the state.
Oh, I see.
I guess he wasn't exactly a one-woman man, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I think I know exactly what you mean.
So I didn't really have a relationship with him growing up.
And what changed things then?
Well, I guess it was when he went straight, he came back to make amends with everybody.
And how did that go?
Some people accepted it, some didn't. I did.
And why did you accept it?
Because I could tell that he was being sincere. And he still is.
Are you really sure about that though?
I mean, the guy's in his late 70s. I don't think he's going to go out and steal anyone's wife now.
Yeah, well, maybe the damage is already done.
I don't think so. I think he and I get along quite well.
I wasn't talking about you.
Okay, then who are you talking about?
I was talking about me.
You? I'm sorry, Frankie, but I don't understand.
I haven't been entirely honest with you, Chloe.
Oh, really? You think?
What? What do you mean?
I mean, I know that you aren't from here.
But how do you know that?
Because Frankie, or whatever your name is, everyone here knows everybody.
But you just got here.
And my friend Sandra has been here forever. And trust me, she doesn't know you.
Well, I'm sorry, Chloe. My name is Frank. I don't go by Frankie though.
That's actually a very good thing.
My mother is Lorraine, or was Lorraine.
Lorraine? Wait, I've heard that name recently.
From your gramps, maybe.
Wait, yeah. He said that Lorraine was the last woman he had an affair with.
Is that what he called it?
You're her son. Wait a minute. What is this all about?
It's about me getting to your grandpa. That's what about getting to him through you.
But why?
Because I'm going to break him. Just like he broke my father. Just like he broke me.
And you're going to do it by what?
Breaking me if I have to.
So you've been lying this whole time?
I'm sorry, but I had to. Your gramps took everything from me, Chloe.
Look, Frankie or Frank or whatever. I'm really sorry that my grandfather ruined your family. I really am. But I don't have anything to do with that. And he's an old man now.
Well, guess who isn't old?
I don't know. Who?
My mother. Because she never got a chance to be. Because she took her own life 2 years after your gramps left her.
What?
Yeah, that's right. She thought that they were going to be together forever. But I guess your womanizing grandpa, Mr. Romeo, had other plans.
Yeah, he said that your mother was in love with him.
That's right, she was. Enough to break up our family, divorce my dad, and leave me. I was just a little kid back then.
I'm sorry, Frank. That's not right.
You're dang right, it's not right.
So I don't understand what your plan was.
I don't know. But all I do now is that it's about time your grandpa gets a piece of my mind.
Please, Frank, he really can't help you.
Help? You think I need his help? I don't need his help.
Well, I think you definitely need someone's help.
Listen, I need to talk to your grandfather and I'm going to go do it, okay?
Leave him alone, Frank.
I can't. It's too late for him. He's already made his decision. And so have I.
Frank!
Well, hey there, old timer.
Hey.
So, how's life for an old home wrecker?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's right. Uh-oh.
So which is it? The jealous husband or boyfriend or what?
No, a son.
Son? Well, I must admit, I've never run into that before.
Yeah, well, there's a first for everything. And I bet that you've never run into anything like me before either.
So then who are you?
Frank.
Frank who?
Frank Miles.
Miles?
Yeah, that's right.
You're Lorraine's son?
That's right.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about what happened to her. That's an awful shame.
You're a little late, don't you think?
I guess it's never too late to say you're sorry.
Oh, so that makes it alright after all these years. After everything that my family's been through. You just get to say that you're sorry and now it's over? All forgiven?
I never said that anything was forgiven, kid. Least of all me.
Yeah, well, are you even sorry?
Yes, of course I am. I just said that I am.
Yeah, well, words are cheap. You could have just shown how sorry you were by not abandoning her when she needed you the most.
What was I supposed to do? She had you and your dad.
Oh, so you just left her at that Greyhound station as a courtesy to us, huh? She was devastated.
What do you want me to say, kid? Should I have taken her with me? That wouldn't have ended well for anyone, believe me.
Instead, it just didn't end well for her. For Lorraine, my mom.
I was a bad person back then, Frank. A really bad one. I was selfish. I hated myself, to tell you the truth. I've always hated myself.
Oh, poor you.
Yes, I know I don't deserve your sympathy. But if I could make it right, I would. But I just don't know what I could give you now.
Well, there is one thing.
What's that, son?
You could give me what I've lost in my mom.
Which is?
Your life, old man.
Chloe? Chloe, where are you?
Gramps, I've been trying to reach you. Are you okay?
No. Your boyfriend is trying to kill me, I think.
I know, and I'm so sorry.
What? You know? And what do you have to be so sorry about?
Because I had no idea that he was just trying to date me to get to you.
So he told you, huh?
So that was Lorraine.
That was Lorraine. It was a horrible thing. And I just want you to know, Chloe, that I will never, ever forgive myself for it.
Well, it doesn't look like the husband and son have either.
Son, obviously, but I couldn't speak for the husband.
What do you mean? Is he...
Yep, he's dead. Long dead.
Oh no, it wasn't a...
No, heart attack. Guy smoked 5 packs a day. Guess you could say I drove him to it, though.
Who knows what you did or didn't do, Gramps? It was a long time ago.
Well, it feels like it was just yesterday to me, especially right now.
Just lock the doors. I'll call the police.
I already called them. They're on their way.
I hate to see that family end in tragedy.
It's all my fault, Chloe. I ruined that poor family.
I guess even after all these years, there's still consequences.
And I deserve them too. Believe me, I do.
But nothing really happened to you. This has all happened to them.
Believe me, plenty has happened, kid. Maybe sometime I'll tell you about it.
Gramps decided to sell his place and move into senior living. Chloe stayed in town and remained best friends with Sandra. She even found herself a new boyfriend, Josh, who later became her fiancé. Chloe visits Gramps every few days at the senior living facility, sometimes bringing Josh along. As for Frank, for a while, he attempted to send threatening and offensive letters to Gramps every week, despite warnings from his lawyer to stop. Technically, Gramps could have pressed charges and had him sent to jail, but guilt prevented him from doing so. Eventually, Frank suffered a nervous breakdown and was committed to a state-run institute. He is heavily medicated now and no longer keeps in touch with Gramps.